In the last episode of our Boost and Roost trail build, we built this cool berm jump shark fin landing, which is a great addition to this trail. It makes it a lot more fun. You can tell this trail is really starting to take shape. I asked you guys what would be a cool name for this feature. My favorite one was Hucklebermy Fin. So that will be the name for this feature. And today we're gonna get started on the next feature for the trail. It's gonna be a big booter jump right on this nice straightaway, a good sender, maybe about 20 feet or so. I'm not gonna go too crazy with this jump for now because we're still progressively getting bigger and bigger as the trail goes on. So I think that a nice 20-foot gap here will be a nice increase in progression. So I'm pretty sure I know where the lip should go. I start to lay some logs down, clear it all away, and with some bikes, it's good to do some run-ins and really feel this out. And it's always good to get some help from some local builders like Jordan. And it would be fun to have like a steeper jump. I
think steeper jumps are better because
it's just kind of a matter of like what we can all fit.
Yeah.
So this is 20 feet. We totally could do this. Maybe a little bit more like this. So the method we are using for this lip is we're gonna have 2 logs sitting up vertically as braces and then lay a whole bunch of other logs flat down as filler and then cover that with dirt for the lip. We did scout some more of where the rest of the trail will go. Jumping over a log, big sweeping 90-degree berm, some single track, another jump over a log, and I definitely want to fit a big 30-foot gap after this. We're starting to notice some drainage issues. Can't say I'm surprised there'd be a puddle there, obviously. I figured the best bet here is just to build a bigger ditch inside here. Otherwise, you're not really riding through here anyway. You're really good on the berm there anyways. I will get back to fixing those drainage issues in a minute. But first, I really wanted to get this jump built up. I like the curvature that we've got here. It's not too mellow, it's not too steep. These posts we're gonna cut down, but for right now, it's looking really sick. What I wanna do is do some run-ups and really see what the speed feels like, and that'll give us a better idea of how the landing should be placed. Since I haven't really ridden here in a few weeks, and almost nobody rides here, the moss really grows in. So the moss also makes the ground more slippery. So if you try to pedal, you're gonna like slip out. Whoa! Yeah, that was perfect. Going high up on that landing leads you perfectly into the lip. Drainage is of course very important, but I admit I kind of like to see where puddles form to really see where the drainage needs to go. It's always easy to just dig out more drainage ditches here at Ledgeview. Obviously we've got tons of work to do with this landing. We got to build it way higher. This is super soft. We didn't even like pack it in at all. The hardtail is a perfect fit for this trail. But what about something totally opposite, like my Boostmaster with the 300mm Super Monster fork? All right. You know what? I think this will work out good to test the Boostmaster on. Maybe I might huck the flat. We'll see. Dropping in. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Yo! Shit! Oh man, that was hilarious, dude. Whoa! Yo! Shit! My back tire like just made it too. That was so comfortable. Oh, perfect. You can just roost into that thing.
That's a stoked Boostmaster.
After that testing, I'm thinking the landing is in a pretty good spot. We just really got to build it up a lot. Whoa, yeah. Bro, I hit the brakes before and I went even a little far almost. Yeah, I was a little sketched because I was just on a hardtail. That was cool. I almost wonder if like maybe I should just like tone down the lip actually, like just cut off like an inch. Just because of how like I don't want it to send you too far though. Oh, whoa! It's a little too soft in here, to be honest. Like I'm always hitting the brakes into this lip, and I landed the same spot as the first time. The landing needs to get built up taller if this is gonna work. I'm gonna shave off the logs here so it looks a little bit nicer. First I'll test ride it before I start cutting down the lip. All right, we've got here 19 feet, pretty much dead on 19 feet. Pretty much by the point that we land, it'll be about 20 feet. We can just call this a 20 footer, close enough. It's a lot taller than before, and it's harder packed. Oh,
Whoa! Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened there, dude?
I went way too deep.
You landed like freaking right there.
How did you land that?
Dude, you went right
That
to
was
where I
scary.
packed it. That berm's so soft. Did you just roll into it?
Yeah, it's a good front flip jump.
Well, I'm not trying to make a front flip jump, so I do think we could make a couple changes. If we wanted, we could like mellow it out a tad. Whoa! Woo! Whoa! The landing feels a little steep. So the goal here is to do some boosting and some roosting, as the name of the trail implies. The roost. Look at my... Well, we're having lots of fun riding this jump, getting the hang of it, and I'm always trying to think, how can I make the jump perfect, right? How can I make it even better so that it's very intuitive and just works well with the speeds of the trail? Is the placement of the lip or the landing just right? Or how about the angles of the lip or landing? Is the size of the lip good enough? Because I'm always tapping the brakes, but like a little too much. I want to try it again with like no brakes though.
Oh, that was deep.
I find myself still sucking up the jump a bit so I don't land too far. So I'm gonna want to make a few changes. Try chopping off a little bit of the lip, just like an inch or so. We can put some more dirt on this landing here. Okay, so we added a lot more dirt over here, so we mellowed it out, dug that down a little bit more, repacked it, took about an inch off the lip. This should feel a whole lot better. I slightly reshaped up the berm, though it's still pretty soft though. I really think these changes made it a lot better. Oh, that's sick. Felt so good. Yeah, and this landing is feeling so much better too. We're not like, you can go no brakes, but you're just kind of going far. Yeah, I feel like the lip does feel a bit better.
Whoa! Woo! I one-handed it!
I think the next change would actually have to be to move the lip a little bit back, and I just might eventually do that. Landing feels great. Sick. Nice. That felt really good. Just, yeah, tap the brakes for like up to half a second maybe. This trail is really taking shape, and since then we've definitely fixed up that berm, made things look nicer, started preparing for the next portion of trail, jumping over that log. We fixed up those first berms in the trail, made them look all nice, and we started clearing more of an entrance into this trail, which merges in from an already existing trail. Super soft, super fresh. Woohoo! Yo, that's so sick! Woohoo! The berm is just epic. Despite how short this trail is so far, it's still actually kind of addicting. I really want you guys to be able to ride this, so I'm trying to get this trail open as soon as possible. There we go, there we go. Woo! Dude, that is sick. So I'm thinking this fall I'm gonna finally try and clear out a proper entrance and exit to this trail. Even though it's not done, I just want people to actually ride what we've made and get more feedback. Nice. I definitely have more features to make further down the trail. That's so sick though. Ah, you can see where I landed. Yeah, this is running better than ever. Super happy. There, finally. I landed in the middle. How does that look? Well, I think we're good for today's video. That was a lot of fun. I love riding this trail. It is kind of addicting, especially because it's never too easy, you know? There's always something to kind of improve on, get better on. So ideally, maybe we should widen the landing a little bit more. This berm is feeling absolutely perfect. It's so smooth, and we're gonna have to build a jump over this log. I think it would be fun to actually nose bonk the log corner. So this is gonna have to get banked up really well. You're gonna have to see how the rest of the trail is gonna go. Check out this playlist here if you wanna see all the Boost and Roost trail build videos, or watch this sweet video building a sick rock drop in my backyard.